We are back. Welcome. We are here with the stream, man. You already know it's TGGs, and we're here to get to the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl bust this year, and Falcons standing in our way. They think it's a three-peat. Well, let's see if it's a three-peat. Let's see if it's three-peat. Last time he had a three-peat, someone took him out. Do you know who that was? Do you? You looking at him. You looking at him. But let's go. We got to focus, though. This is a big game, man. Biggest opponent that we got all year. So let's have some fun.
South of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's
Candlestick
Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC
the true
in this year's Super Bowl.
Damn.
We've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
49ers.
How did he get a new kicker? Hecker, was that always his kicker?
One of these teams will be right back here in 2 weeks for Super Bowl 58 as we are underway from New Orleans. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
See what he got out here. Outside, inside, outside, outside.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
No. Check 26, check 26. Check.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Damn, won't let me hike that bitch.
Watch the whip.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Check Michael out. Here we go. Six guard. Check 6 guard. Hey, over. Check Michael out. You remember me? Hey. Let's go, baby. Hey, check.
They do go for it. It's Murray. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Bullshit. Just gotta press X against him every play, huh? Every fucking play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Nice hand right. We got 4. Mike 4. No gain on this defense. No gain. Mike 4.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders' first carry of the game. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
Bullshit that we didn't catch it, man. Bullshit.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Murray. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Oh, it's working a little slow.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
This internet working kind of slow right now. Oh, hike the ball. Hike the ball! That's all internet, bro. That's
trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a 1st down easily.
Why is it fucking up now, though? Like, come on,
On 4th
straight.
down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
This is gonna be difficult. I'm not happy with this internet. I'm not happy with this internet, bro.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And
Not happy with the internet at all.
On the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Watch. He's gonna run the ball. He's gonna score on
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and start this drive.
Oh, I can't go anywhere, bro.
Justin Jefferson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the
a little
scene,
bit of
that's what's going to
fucking time,
happen.
huh?
No doubt about it. If there's no
Come on,
pressure,
come on,
he's going
man.
to
Come
continue
on,
to pick
man.
them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
No, that's not my internet, man. That's serious. I got my shit.
They
Nothing on
lost
my
the
shit.
game ultimately. They dropped the defensive
Can't
end
do
out, and he
shit.
ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He can't hang.
Come on, come on.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Time to go. Night, night. Hey, check.
Second and 9 now.
That was working there.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
See what happens?
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down to hands
I bet
of
you
the wrong
that's
team.
internet on his end. I bet you it's internet on his end
San
too,
Francisco
because I bet you he tried to throw that
offense ready
sooner.
start their next drive.
and then threw it
They
later
come
'cause
from
of the fucking
behind if
delay.
They want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Switch.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him
Just
to go.
fuck with us,
Nice
man.
job
Just
there,
fuck
only
with
giving
us.
up a
Stop
3-yard gain.
making this shit
The
difficult.
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pick it up. Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run here with Akers. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Check it back.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. A quick toss outright. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Dad, pick the edge. Go, go. Forward. Hey, check Mike 11. Check.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys will set
That
up
was all
shop
me. No
at
internet there.
midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, there
beat,
definitely
though,
was some
but-
juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. 60. Check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Now a carry for Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
If he ain't running well,
2nd and
definitely
10.
no internet's fucked up too.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Falcons 3, 49ers nothing.
Hey, check.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Down at the 26.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Touchdown. Check back 11. Check back 11. Oh, yeah. Oh. Here we go again.
Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense
fuck
really
up on
pulled
me
around
now.
in the first half.
Ooh,
They've
going
gotten to the
on
ball
offense,
carrier
bro.
before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this
Got to make
running
something
game
shake,
going.
Cummy.
And the 11-year veteran.
Got to make
makes
some
it
shake.
through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game.
That's how we
isn't
lost
he?
last year,
And to
too.
me, that
All
bodes
field
well
goals.
for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down.
They're running it. Watch the safety creep. 99. Check 99. Watch the edge. 0-0.
They'll run this with Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of
Can't run.
scrimmage and
I
taken
can't.
down.
Can't fucking run.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Now Murray off play action. Forced out to his left. Murray fighting.
God
Lost the
damn,
football.
bro. You
And the
fumble every
Falcons
time you get
grab it. And
tackled?
they have
What the
football and
fuck?
Take over at the 24-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it.
If we can't
How
make
about the
juke moves
effort of the
anyway, might as well
defensive
be on
players
conservative,
knowing
right?
that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Bring down. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, smash. Hey, check 3. Let's go, D.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Bro, we got to score. This is ridiculous.
And this one is
He kicked 5 field goals last time we played and fucking won the game by 6 points.
And that will make our score 9-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And only able to
Damn, niggas getting tackled and still getting hit stick out that bitch.
Should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Come on!
Relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they
He can't run to save his life right now.
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Fuck it, I wanted to go deep. I wanted to test it.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Is 3rd down.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
How'd he get 2 feet in spinning? That shit cray. How'd he get 2 feet in spinning?
Conversion of 24 yards there.
Nah, I definitely didn't get 2 in though. Definitely didn't get 2 in though, but okay. I feel it. I feel it, Madden. I fucking feel it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
7.
It's going to be a long day.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Is third down.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. He'll fire one downfield.
I see you, Burgess.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it and give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Give me those.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That Brandon was bringing that down.
Own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second and 14. Murray. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Yeah, we can
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship.
Getting shit going to the last drive on
Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, then.
A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. I don't even know why. Under 10, 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. That is just what this defense was hoping for.
Score a touchdown, Snowden.
Of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Again, it'll be Akers, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 11.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Damn right needed that, Boogie. I needed him to really, and we'll take that, but we really needed that for just them to score, man. Hard enough to get it 1 yard in the end zone and shit.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Give me those.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Shotgun now from Murray. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And
Thank God he didn't fumble.
Well short of the
Probably because I have
first, as he can
conservative on.
only get this to the 30. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Just please, good internet. Just please give me good internet.
47-yard attempt.
Ooh, that was scary. I pressed X and nothing happened. Ooh.
And this one is right down
Thank
Broadway.
God.
And they
I was
take the
scared,
lead
fellas.
here
I'm not gonna
by a
lie to you. I was
point,
scared for
10-9.
that.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
The Falcon first down.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Check three.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here we go. Watch tight end.
They'll look to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. Now the kicker fest continues. He's been good, though. Knocked through 4 of them now.
If you're the kickers for these two teams, you know what you're doing next week in practice?
Asking for a pay raise?
Yeah, besides that, you're walking into all the meeting rooms saying, you love us now, don't you? Now you love us because you need us, because that's all we've seen. Kickers scoring all the points.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go again here with Akers. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
I can't keep the Falcons
there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Thank God. Scared on these. Catch that out of bounds.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Give me those.
And look at this. They
Get out of my way.
Oh,
wrong way, Snowden. Wrong way.
Off at the 21. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what.
Oh, I can't juke. I forgot.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there, but guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rapid. Alert 3. Let's shift. Check 50. Check 50. Check 31. Check 31.
Going right back to Akers. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Check 45 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Watch that. Check safety.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
On for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check Mike.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing.
And my goodness, another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Check. Crunch.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 3rd down, Akers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
45 the mic. 45 the mic. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that. Bunch. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Kill. Tight dog. Slam.
They'll run here with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the 9-yard line.
Don't step on the court. This is a big game right now. Big game. I want no problems.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, switch gears. No. Off.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Super Saiyan on that hole.
Receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check Mike 11. It's a party now. Hey, check Mike 11.
Back to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers.
Game time, Super Bowl, let's go. Don't doubt me, we doing it. Super Bowl bust, you know what it is. 6 interception, we do it all day. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over.
You have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside.
I don't care, we hype right now, man. It's over, game is over.
Mine told me he was in a game where his
Super Bowl, who coming, man?
So after the 6-1, one of the
told y'all Super Bowl busting this year, man. Give me 6 picks, homie.
Throw the ball to the
I don't even need to have offense. It's defense to his shit, baby.
Into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Check Michael out, check Michael out. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage.
My favorite formation, man.
Stop him behind the line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Hey, defense, man. Hey, Eric, I know, good game, man. This was a good game. Hell yeah, nothing taken from the Falcons. I know I just went off, though. I know I just went ham. I know I just said a lot of stuff. But, hey, this is a game coming, man. This is coming for years, man.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
Cue the celebration. We want to watch it, though. We want to watch you on the field, though. Cue the celebration. We want to watch you on the field, though. We want to see you line up, though. Cue the celebration. Yeah, let's talk to each other. Good job, Simmons. Good job. Dorn got hurt, but you know what I mean? We still made it out. Good job, fellas. We're going to go to the press conference, man. Hey, you know, this was a great game by the Falcons. They played great defense, man. Great defense, because the only points we really got was off turnovers. We got in the red zone. We kicked field goals. We did exactly what they did on offense, but we got that little extra with Snowden, man. Snowden came through. Big 6'7" middle linebacker came through. Long pause. He gets all picks. Pause. He don't play with nuts. Pause. But you already know what it is. We going to the Super Bowl. Let's see who's at the Super Bowl. Thank you for coming. TGG, like and sub. You already know the deal, man. Super Bowl butt this year. I mean, bust, not butt. All right, not butt. Pause, not butt. I know, I fucked up. But I appreciate it. Like, subscribe to the stream. Probably gonna play Super Bowl tonight. You already know.